be a part of changing the scenario there, changing the issues with HIV/AIDS by saying, you know what, we're going to give of ourselves. What's so important to me about what's going on right now is that you guys have showed up. This is not about the awareness of getting people to watch us. This is about you guys showing up and having done something. Ultimately, we all walk alone. We're individually having to be here. It's a lot harder to actually show up and do something than it is to talk about it and talk about how how maybe you are proud of something that you've done. This isn't about telling other people, oh, hey, well, you probably don't know about extreme poverty and look at all this stuff that I've done. This is about you guys recognizing your power.
It's also a lot harder to walk a barefoot mile than it is to give $1 or $2 or $3, because ultimately showing up is much more challenging than saying, oh, well, here's something out of my wallet, put it in the bucket. That's why today we're going to give $1 for every single one of you who has walked. Because we realize that actions speak louder than words. And because you are giving of yourself, which means you are willing to be a part of actively, positively affecting the world around you, not just around the world, which is what you're doing today, but also because hopefully through this process of us serving one another, serving others, we may also realize in the process, wow, there's that thing that's going on in the neighborhood around the corner from me. Maybe there's that person who lives next to me that is having trouble right now. It may also be a process of awakening that desire within us to help others out who need our help around the corner. And so that is also what this is about today.
Hell yeah. This isn't only the halfway point. Ike doesn't have a megaphone, I do. He has a very projectile voice.
I have a big voice.
But really, you guys, this isn't about us preaching to you guys. This is about each of us recognizing that we really do have the tools to make a difference. Extreme poverty, and especially what's going on in Africa, is something that the history books will write about how our generation combated that. Because for the first time ever, we actually have the tools to reach out and ask for accountability from aid organizations, to go direct, to say I want to give a pair of shoes, to say I want to give the money that's going to drill a clean water well, and demand that we see that those things are put into action. And we feel like this walk is really about setting the bar and saying, you know what, we have, how many phones do we have here? Who's got a phone here today? Yeah. Who's got a camera here today? Okay. So,
everybody does.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody does. Whoever didn't have one is probably not being truthful. But this is it's the ability to reach out and be your own influencer, to be the person that is talking to the 5 people that you know, and not giving them a guilt trip about it, but really talking about how we're really the most powerful, the most empowered, the most influential generation of people, and we're going to be responsible for setting the bar for whoever follows us. And I really feel like we have the potential to create the greatest impact, not just by calling up our governments or talking to the large aid organizations or asking people that seemingly have more influence than us, but by individuals getting together and looking at the tools that they have, like you guys. And in this case, it's the starting point is really saying, you know what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to start by understanding what we're really talking about changing. We're talking about changing a basic scenario where